Hello and welcome to Freedom Through Astrology, where we're giving you the keys to your life. Let me pull this out. freedomthroughastrology.com. My name is Donald Patak. I'm the astrologer. There's my contact information. All this video is YouTube standard copyright. This is the astrological forecast for the week of October 2nd through October 8th, 2023. And this week, our featured planets are actually the nodes of the moon. The north node and the south node of the moon are actually very busy this week, particularly with Venus and Mars. Mercury does make some important aspects about dealing with communication and learning. However, Venus and Mars making a lot of work with the south node, that is your past, and the north node, that's ideally what you're growing towards. I like to think of the south node as the bad habits to leave behind and the north node as the good habits to grow into. And so let us pull up the there we go. And let us start on the 2nd. And annotate. We begin on the 2nd with, well, we start out with our moon in Aries. Right here, down here at the bottom, moon in Aries. And again, what we're here to learn is courage and bravery. Standing up for yourself, being assertive. Not the first syllable there. And ideally, being assertive, standing up for yourself emotionally, who you are, what you believe in. Bullying and playing the victim are two sides of the same coin. That's the losing coin toss. And let's clear that out. Also, from last week, we're finishing up. Okay, hold on a second. Just want to pull that up. Sorry about that. We have Mercury in Virgo. No, wait a minute, sorry. Yeah, Mercury right here in Virgo. Mercury just entered Virgo right there. Is in opposition to Neptune. Let me draw the balance symbol in there. Ideally, we're learning to balance these two energies off of each other. Mercury is your mind, what you're learning, what you're communicating. Neptune, it's in its home sign of Pisces. Pisces is about transcendence, releasing, and also can deal with spirituality. Know that there's a little bit more to reality than what that meets the eye, and what you think you know needs to be balanced against what you don't know. So Mercury, what I do know, Neptune, what I don't know. Balance the two off. When the two are working in balance and with harmony with each other, good things can happen. You may know something happen, something can happen. You may get psychic hits, whatever you want to call them. Just know something without knowing why you know it, but you do know it. That's okay. Be open to receiving help from mystical teachers and people who are more spiritually minded. They can be your friends. Shutting down your senses, trying to escape from reality will not help you. Neither will getting yourself lost in that spiritual labyrinth. Again, this is a balance. Mercury, your mind, learning versus Neptune, spirituality. Pulling them too far in either direction and the tug of war, trying to make one side win and the other side lose, is a losing proposition. When you put that triangle in the middle and you can balance mind and spirit, great things can happen. And that's the aim of that lesson. And also, we have Venus is in trine to the north node. And I'm going to draw that like that so you can actually see the angle. That angle in there is 120 degrees. Venus is about relationships, relaxation, also creativity. In Venus, it's being expressive, creatively expressive, being open and sharing with people and vulnerable with them. And North Node in Pisces is learning to live and let go of what does not matter. It is looking to build a more meditative, imaginative, and peaceful practices. So be open to new experiences and opportunities to learn from other people. Maybe more spiritual experiences, being open to spiritual teachers or people who can help you with your spirituality. Sextile is an enhance. Is this a sextile or is this a trine? This is a trine. I got to fix up my blog. Sorry. This is a nice trine. I hope it's a trine. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep. Drawing bad. Oh well. So 120 degrees, this is an easy energy to work with. So if you get focused on the healthy expressions of this, great things can happen. The unhealthy expression of Venus. Sorry, I forgot to put this down in my notes. Just grab it real quick, just because I can. Getting lazy, getting lazy, just sitting back, doing nothing, playing a slick game, being manipulative, not going to work here. If you're trying to play a spiritual guru, not going to work either. People will see right through that. So I got to fix that up. Yeah, okay. And Venus is also, if it's in trine to the north node, it's always in a sextile to the south node. And here we go. And again, draw here to here. South node right there in Virgo. And this angle is the sextile. That's 60 degrees. This is energy, excitement. Venus, again, is the relationships, relaxation, creativity. And the South Node is leaving things behind that are not working. So we're looking at negative Virgo, control freak, things like that. Being manipulative, wanting to have hands in on everything. So Venus, so trying to be controlling in a relationship. This is a good time to see where you're doing that and letting it go. I'm being disrupted by my cat, Kit. Kit the cat. You know you want to say it. So this is an opportunity where you'll see, hey, I'm trying to be controlling, manipulative in these relationships. Time to let it go. Time to release it. Live and let go. Live and let die. Great song by Paul McCartney. Good theme song to a movie. Okay. Clear. Yes, you just had an astrology reading that made reference to James Bond. On the 3rd, wanting to make sure we've covered that. And yes, we do have Mercury in trine to Pluto. And we have Mercury, where's beloved little Mercury? Right, oops, got to draw. Mercury right here in Virgo is in a trine to Pluto. Now, Pluto is retrograde here, so let's remember retrograde means what Pluto is teaching you is internal. When we draw this wonderful triangle, that gives us that 120 degrees there. So learn and listen, learn to speak and listen to the hard truths in a way that they can be received with honesty. And you might be saying these to yourself. We all talk to ourselves. We all might be reading books or things that interest us or watching a video, and hard truths may come to you. Be open to them. These hard truths are there to help you. Pluto's pointing out the wound with the intent of healing the wound. And because it's retrograde, these are internal wounds. So hidden truths and information can come together like a puzzle that you can put together. Mercury kind of likes puzzles, work with information. So Pluto can be handing Mercury information about the wounds. Mercury puts it together, bang, get it. Lights go off. It's a beautiful thing. Your teachers might be a little intense. These might be deep books and might be intense books, might be a good deep down video, whatever. However this information is coming to you, it might come across as a little intense. That's okay. Be careful, warning, of letting yourself see or hear what you need to. People like to pick and choose. You need more than what you want to pick and choose. You need the things that you don't want to hear. Pluto can tell you sometimes things that you don't want to hear, but those are good things. That's the information that you may actually need. So be careful about cherry picking here. Bad thing. And you lose, and these are the notes that I wrote down, you lose by living in your lies and in your pride. Your words can become weapons, and the wounds that they leave may be deeper than the ones you can see or be willing to heal. So you might be hurting yourself here with what you say and making the wounds that Pluto came to help you heal even worse. So again, like I say, Pluto retrograde, this is you healing you. The information that you're receiving is to help you heal you, not you're not Dr. Whoever helping somebody else. So let me clear that out. I feel like I'm missing a lunar transit of some kind. Where is the moon? And the moon jumps into Taurus. How did I miss the moon in Taurus? My bad. Let me pull up the moon in Taurus. I have that right here. Yeah, obviously a coffee deficiency. Moon in Taurus. This is also a good time to calm down, get grounded, get in control, get outside. It's going to be nice weather this week. Moon in Taurus, emotionally ground yourself. Opportunities for peace and quiet and realignment will happen. And this may happen. You may need to get outside to do this. Be a good thing. And Taurus is a longer transit. Aries was a quick one. Taurus is going to be a longer transit. We're only going to have a few lunar transits this week because of the size of Taurus. So this is going to take a little bit. Opportunity for peace and quiet, relaxing, embrace it, take it. Be careful of having a stubborn attitude. And a stubborn attitude, getting thrown in with what I just talked about with Mercury trying to Pluto can just make a bad situation worse. But relaxing, getting peaceful, getting calm, opening yourself up to that information can be a good thing. And be careful, I have this written down, of getting yourself locked up into a prison of consistency. Not where you want to be, not what you want to be doing. Union mandated tea break. There we go. Thank you. Okay. And next, I feel like what I've got posted online is wrong, but that's okay. I can fix it later. Clear. So what else? And also around this time, where is it? Yes. Mars. Mars is going to be conjunct to the South Node. Mars is going to make two aspects here, and I'm going to talk about them together because they work together. First of all, Mars is going to be conjunct the South Node. South Node, Virgo. What is negative Virgo? You know, being that control freak, wanting to micromanage things. It's having the courage to face up to that and let it go. Where is my other notes on Virgo? I feel like I misplaced something here. That crippling self-criticism, also self-punishment, facing negativity, being impossible, and seeing what's wrong all the time. Mars is having the courage to say, let that go. The idea of the South Node is to show you your flaws, show your weaknesses so you can release them and let them go. Mars is giving you the courage here, and this is going to be a long transit. If I remember correctly, this is going to go, Mars and Virgo starts on the 4th. Yeah, it starts on the 3rd and goes to the 6th. So this is going to be a long transit. It takes a lot of work, a lot of effort to release a bad habit so that you can work in the good habit. And it's in an opposition to the North Node. This is a good place for it to be right now. So Mars having the courage, facing the challenge, balancing. They're going to balance leaving the bad habits behind and engage or embrace the opportunity to start taking in those North Node habits. North Node being in Pisces. The idea is just transcendence. Stand back, go with the flow, see a bigger picture, live and let live. Taking time to relax. Virgo is a workaholic. Sometimes you need to sit back and chill out for a little bit. Pisces, take time to meditate. Work in throughout your day. Balance times of work, times of relaxation. Have them both, because all work and no play makes Johnny or Janie an unhealthy person, but too much play and no work winds up to have a total mess in your life. So you need to balance both of them. And this is the opportunity to learn those negative habits, see what those negative habits are, let them go, and work in some new healthy habits. And, oops. Clear all drawings, close this out. I think I found a different way to do this next time. And on the 5th, the next thing that we have happening is moon. It's not quite there yet, but it does show up, the moon in Gemini. And this is your being willing and open to get new information. Emotionally, you're ready to receive new information, learn something new. Life will speed up a bit. Taurus, a little bit slower, more relaxed. You want to understand Taurus, go to the library children's section, ask them for the books, Ferdinand the Bull. That's Taurus, you know. Couldn't rile him for anything. You know, when he needed to, he could, but couldn't. Moon in Gemini, now is a time for action. Emotionally, you're open, you're ready, you're up for action, you're ready to take action. Life will speed up. Expect coincidences. Be aware and be aware of talking too much. Gemini ascendant, believe me, yes, I can talk too much. I'll speak from personal experience there. And talking with the intent of avoiding learning what's being presented to you. Gemini can also come across as a know-it-all. Beware of being seen as a know-it-all. So be open, be listening, you know, 2 ears, listen. This is a time of listening and learning, opening yourself up to being able to listen and learn. Okay. Let's clear the drawings. Close that out. And we're still during in this time with working with the nodes, being open. You know, that's a great thing to be happening, being open to learning something new and being open-minded, being able to release those bad habits of that the South Node is highlighting and embracing new habits that the North Node is bringing in. And that works through the 6th. And then we get to the 7th. And yes, Mars, again, Mars kicks it up again. Actually, we have 2 things happening here. I will highlight both of them. First thing, the moon enters the sign that she rules, Cancer. Moon in Cancer. It's time to be gentle with yourself and being open, nurturing, and healing. And especially for others and with others. Let others heal you. You can heal others too, but this is your moon. Where do you need healing? Focus on nurturing and healing yourself. Be open to healers of the body, mind, and possibly the spirit. People may come along to help you with that. Be open to them. It's a good thing. Periods of quiet and rest are going to be welcome. Playing the victim and pushing people away is a bad thing to do here. So, opportunity for healing, for you to heal yourself. Be open to those who want to help you. And the other thing that's happening here, Mars, where's my wonderful little Mars? It's out of the conjunction. Mars gets working with Pluto, and we have a square here. Makes a nice right angle, and I'm just going to leave it at the right angle. If I drew the line, that would be a picture perfect right angle. The Mars, courage, assertiveness, Pluto, those are the deep wounds. This is healing. This is time to face the challenge of doing the deep inner work. Pluto, retrograde, inner work. This is the deep inner work that you need to do. Face the deep truths and do the work of facing and healing the deep wounds. Mercury taught you about him earlier in the week. Now Mars is giving you the courage and the strength to heal them and do the healing work. Energy may become intense mentally a little bit. Sagittarius right there. Sagittarius is one of the 2 mental signs for me, the other one being Gemini. But this energy may become intense. You know that Mars is giving you the strength to handle it. These are deep wounds, and avoiding the hard truths, avoiding these hard truths and avoiding this work is just going to make the wounds worse. So make sure you're taking the time to do the work. And yes, squares are challenges. It's friction, it's tension. But as I tell people, remember the pyramids are built on squares. When you get that tension that's holding things in place, and it's built from whatever you build here will be built from a place of strength. Look, like I say, if you get up to the pyramids and you look up real close, those are 90-degree angles. That tension is holding it in place. That's why they've lasted so long. And when they get out, when that tension is broken, when anytime you build something on a square and that square is broken, everything comes down. So again, what you build here is going to last. So if you work to heal the wounds, that healing is going to last long. If you do the work and you make those wounds worse, you're going to see them be there for a longer time. And that goes through the 7th. Oops, let me close that out. And into the 8th, and that closes us out for the week. So, oops, let me clear that out. If I don't clear that drawing out, it's going to keep showing up. So there we go. That's our week in a nutshell. We have a lot of opportunities to work with the nodes. Yeah, Pluto even shows up. I should have put that in the beginning. You got a lot of opportunities to work with the nodes, healing the south node, letting go bad habits, embracing the north node, learning new habits. Pluto is working with Mercury to help you learn about the healing that you need. And then Mars is coming along to give you the courage and do the hard work of doing the healing as well. It's an incredible week, an incredible series of opportunities. And if you found this helpful, I encourage you to go to the freedomthroughastrology.com website. It's my website. If you click on the subscribe button, it'll take you to a page. Normally I have it open, and you just plug in your email. You get a weekly newsletter. Excuse me. And you get a weekly newsletter that tells you about the transits for the week, as also news, information, a little astrology teaching as well. If you want a reading, live one-to-one, face-to-face, if you click on scheduling, that books you a live one-to-one reading with me. And I do birth charts. I do either a karmic chart or a past life. There are people who don't believe in past lives. That's fine. Karmic reading says that this is a lesson you came here to learn. A past life reading says that this is an emotional memory of a past life that you came here to heal. It's the same reading, just 2 different presentations. And I also this is my 5th course on doing the transits and predictive readings. I do monthly, 3-month, and a year-long transit reading to help you see what the lessons are and how they apply personally to you and where they apply directly in your life. If you got a specific question you want to know about in your chart, you can ask for the dispositor reading. I do that. And let me click on this one. There we go. Your schedule doesn't work with mine and you want a recording, if you click on services, these are all recordings. Everything I do live to one, I do in services. And these all have follow-ups, short follow-ups, depending on the reading. It's anywhere between 15 and 45 minutes. I'm trying to keep my schedule as open as possible. So you do get the follow up, and if it winds up being, hey, we can't get together, but you send me a list of questions and I can answer them and give you another recording, and we do a little tag like that, whatever works out, it's fine. I'm good with it. And like I say, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to check out this YouTube video. Like it, subscribe. Thank you very much. Have yourself a good week. Plenty of opportunities here, and I hope all works well for you. Thank you.